Hi, hello. So, sorry, I have a little problem in my throat, so I need some kind of help. So you came here to ask some questions. Okay. I'm here for you to help you. The way I can help you is with my tarot reading, okay? If you believe in this, we're on the same path. Okay, let's see. Here's the book that I normally use to read, okay? Here's the explanation of all the cards. The sun, the moon, the stars. Well, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you the 22 cards of the Arcans, okay? And I'm going to show each card for some minutes. You have to choose one in your mind, and later I'm going to read the explanation of each one. So let's see if it kind of resonates in your life. So it can help in the question you have in mind. Okay? Here are the cards. First of all, we have the Empress. Okay. There you can see the Lady, the Empress, seated in the chair with the crown. The Empress. If you like this one, keep it in your mind. The Empress. Spanish says el amor. In English, it's the card of the lovers. If this is the one that got your mind, keep it in mind, lovers. The Empress, the Emperor. Okay. Here you have the Emperor. If you like this one, what to do. The Death. Okay, this one looks like an ugly one, but later we'll see the real explanation of this one. Here you have the Death and two decapitated, heads of people that are dead already. The Death. The Fool. In Spanish it is el loco. You have like a juglar, and here is an animal. The Fool. You have, if you like this one, or you choose this one, keep it in mind. The Handman. There is no more explanation of this card. like the image that you can see. The Wheel of Fortune. It can be good fortune or bad fortune. Okay, if you like this one, now you have the sun. You have two babies, and the big baby with the sun with the face of a big baby or a girl, kind of. The sun. Here, I don't know their name in Spanish, but I guess it is. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Sun Judgment. Hermit. No. High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess. Here you have this one. Here, the name La Papisa. I never named this card like that in Spanish, but anyways, the name that appears here in this card. You have this one. Okay, the other one. Templance. A templanta. Here appears like a girl, look like an angel, and passing water from a jar to another. Templanta, the temperance. Judgment. It looks like the final of the world right now. This is like an angel. Judge again the persons that are already in hell. The world. You have some animals, and in the center, a naked girl. You're an angel. I like this one. The world. Strength. Strength. Here appears a woman trying to open the mouth of a lion. The moon. Okay, you have two dogs with the moon but inside of the sun. Away. And the sea. An animal in there. The loon. La luna. In English, the moon. The ermitaño. In Spanish. Sorry, in English. It is sorry. I am new with this, but I know you trust me. That's why you came here, looking for answers. The Hermit. Okay, here you have the card of the Hermit, El Ermitaño. The Chariot. This one. A chariot, okay, with the two horses. The card of the Chariot. Justice. This is the best way to sign the justice, the good and the bad. Sorry, my throat. tower is on fire. People is falling down from it. And the star. Okay. A naked girl with the stars above. Okay, so let's get started. Reading. Okay. I have a question in mind and the card you have chosen. So, first, the sun. For the people that choose the sun, things in general are very likely to be going very well for you. However, even though finances are likely to be in good shape when this card appears, that doesn't mean that you should lose focus on what is truly important in life. And money is not very high on that list. This is a good time to socialize, to meet new people, and to get out and about. So people that choose the sun, forget about money and get fun. Let's see. Wheel of the Fortune. Okay. If you choose this one, let me tell you that this card always reminds us that these too shall pass. Whether that's good times or bad times, it passes. If suddenly you find yourself sitting on top of the world, keep your perspective, as that too, like everything else, changes. Live in the now, count your blessings, and just realize that much of life is outside of your control, but that even that is okay. Roll with any changes and think positively. So, people that choose this card, stop thinking negatively, move on, and live the now, and think positively about everything. Good one. Let's see the Hanged Man. Let's go. If you choose this one, read. It's possible that there is an outdated attitude it's possible that there is an outdated attitude or wish that you need to let go of. Any sacrifice that you make will open up your life to something even more positive than what you let go of. All in all, this should be a thoughtful, reflective time, particularly if you are willing to look at if or how you might best serve your own interest by being willing to change. What's the meaning of this one? Well, it's clear. Let go what you don't need. What will come, it's pretty much better. I liked all. So, the Fool. So, if you choose this one, in general, this card will indicate new beginnings that have some deeper spiritual meaning. Spiritual in the sense that is meaningful in terms of your inner self. The meaning of the Fool in the context of love could indicate that you aren't ready for a commitment yet. And you know it, at least not yet. Even though others may be pressing you for one, now is not the time. So have fun. If you feel pressed, don't mind. Do whatever you like and trust your guts. The Death. Let's go with this one. If you choose this one, the more accepting you can be of change of any description during this time, the better. Simply put, the less you try to control what is underway, the more comfortable this time will be for you. Often, what you need to let go of is some sort of self-limiting belief or attitude. Sometimes we just can't see how our attitudes are hurting us, and when that is true, this time period can be a wake-up call. So wake up, change your attitude, and and stop hurting yourself with your thoughts and let things out of control. Okay. The Emperor. Let's see this one. The Emperor. It looks as though a kind older man may be part of your scenario. This could be a work colleague or your father or a father type figure. Perhaps we will be interested in you romantically. If so, don't rule him out just because of his age. If it resonates to you, that's fine. If not, sorry. The Lovers. Okay, the Lovers says, it's possible when this card appears that you are feeling ambivalent about a relationship or situation in your life. It could be that your heart is telling you one thing and your head another. In general, the thing to do is, within the bounds of your morality, to follow your heart. Some people say there are only two modes that any of us are operating under at any time, and that's fear or love. When you can, choose love. Love this one. Let's go. If you choose the card of the Star, let's see. This card is definitely a good omen. Although you are probably already inclined to think possibly this is a time to do so specifically. What are the changes that you would like to make or see in your life? Make a list. You can accomplish nearly anything that you set out to do now. Think big. Love this card. And the Tower. If you choose the Tower, let's see. Wait a sec. I have a problem with caramel, and I bite them too early. The Tower. I can find the Tower. Okay. It is likely that some people's situations that you have counted on as being there for you may no longer be there in quite the same way. It doesn't have to be dire. Change is the nature of life, and try to prevent it is like trying to row upstream without a paddle. So, if things are changing to you, just accept it. That's it. It is the best way to be happy. The Devil. Let's see. What is for the people who choose the Devil? Where are you then? Okay. It's important for you to remember that no matter what your situation, that you always have options to choose from. First things first, don't let other people tell you that your options are limited. If you come to that conclusion, be sure that you are coming to it on your own, not for the people telling you that. Regardless, it will be crucial to remember that you can free yourself from whatever restrictions are holding you back at any time you choose to do so. By the way, I choose this one. The Chariot. Chariot. This is a sign that you should move forward with whatever you have in mind and in your heart, and give it your best shot. Remember, though, that you will need to use both your intellect and your heart in order to be truly successful. So, go for it. The Hermit. Just like with the Strength card, you may even more so be in the frame of mind that you need some time alone. Don't be afraid to take it. Even if it's just a 5-minute walk around the house so that you can clear your head. This is also very much a card about trying very hard to do the right thing. Just make sure that doing the right thing includes doing what is right for you personally, and not just worrying about the wants and needs of others. This one applies to me so much, but I didn't choose it. So the one who thought about this one, you know what to do. Elephant. The elephant is very much about doing the right thing. You may be struggling with an issue and are unsure about what is right for you to do. Know that the answers are within you. Remember that the right thing is what is right for you also. Love it. The Magician. You may notice many synchronicities which point towards deep spiritual events taking place regardless of the importance of their superficial appearances. You should be finding that you have the knowledge, strength, and inspiration needed to meet your challenges. In general, this is a very positive time for you. Go for the Magicians. Justice. Justice. Where are you? Here you are. Justice. This card evokes the need for fairness, balance, and harmony. Operating as balanced and reasonable fashion as you can. This includes in how you think about and treat yourself. If you are directly involved with a court case, it is likely to be resolved, at least in large degree, in your favor. Yes. The Moon. For the ones that choose the Moon, where are the Moon? Okay. You are definitely in a more physical and intuitive phase than usual. So it will be important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, even if you don't know where they are coming from. Also, not that you need to be mistrusting, but it will be helpful for you to realize that when this card appears, it's possible that all is not what it seems. So, trust your instinct. That's the truth. Strength. It's important now for you to make time to meditate and contemplate and spend some time alone, even if you are in a committed relationship and have 19 children. Time for you. Do not allow yourself to spend time in preoccupation and fear. Outward things will be going all right, but what is of the most paramount importance is keeping your head on the straight. Hope you heard all. The Moon. Let's go with the people that choose this one. This can often be a cut of completion. You've worked hard and you are almost to the finish line in some way, so don't quit now when you are so close. You're almost definitely in need of some well-deserved rest and relaxation. Don't be afraid to take it. You are getting closer to who you really are at your deepest levels. Awesome. Judgment. If this card is the one you had in mind, in general, if you are the one tending to jump to conclusions, you can put a stop to it. If others are making these kinds of decisions about you or about someone you care for, this is really very little you can do apart from realizing that it's their problem, not yours. Love all the cards. Temperance. Where are you? Okay, Temperance. Sorry. So, people, although in general all your relationships are likely relationships are likely to be going quite well, you may need to look at your deeper personal issues and see if or how these are standing in your way, and if they are, how to work through them and integrate them. The idea now is to do what it takes to find balance in yourself, in your relationships, and with your goals and aspirations. So, think more personal. Well, how to work through them and integrate them. Balance, okay? Balance for you. The Empress. Look, people are going to be more attracted to you than usual in every sense. And you are likely to find people on your doorstep wanting your advice, your shoulder to cry on. This will be beneficial to you because you are now going to be able to see yourself more in the way that others see you, as someone with wisdom and a lot to offer. So treat yourself better because you are a very awesome person and people see you. And to end, this girl is I always lose this girl. High Priestess. This is a time to rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge rather than your conscious mind or intellect. It is also important that you pay attention to your dreams right now. Keeping dream diary or journal will be a good Keeping a dream diary or journal will be a good idea. So it's like write your mind. Okay, so I really hope that the question that you have in mind was solved with the answers of my tarot. You can come any moment you want, and we'll be here for you.